Hi folks, this is Don Meissner with the North Country Fishing Report. I'm here with Russ Eddy, and we've talked about several different things this week that I think are really important about our fishery here. Russ, do you have any special thoughts about what makes this so special for you?
Well, here we are, not even halfway through May, a little over maybe halfway through May, and I've caught northerns while fishing for northerns, not targeting, but finding some largemouth bass. Went out and caught trout. Found myself in just totally different spatial areas and beautiful areas. And you and I went up to fish a Adirondack pond. We didn't catch any that day, but we were in about the prettiest place that we've been in this year. And then finding that little trout stream where I hiked back into the waterfall, it just blows my mind, and it just amazes me of all the different places that you can go to catch fish. And even if you don't catch fish, you're out there in the wild. And this is a special place for that reason. Listen, you and I went over to the St. Lawrence River and found some backwaters and some bays and had more success there. And I love those spots, and those spots are just really amazing fishing. It's just crazy how good it is. And it's not as, there's something much more intimate and naturally beautiful to that trout stream and that pond up in the Adirondacks. I don't want to put one over the other. They're totally different, and they're unbelievably special in their own way. But the fact that you get both of those, I don't know where else you can find that. Let me ask you.
Oh no, I've been all over the continent fishing. I don't think there's any place like it up here. And I think that's why we have something special to offer other people. I think once people come here, when you came here after a life very different from this, you spent a lot of your adult life in Oklahoma City working with a law firm, if I'm not mistaken. And when you came up here, you must have felt the tremendous difference of how this area is than other parts of the country. And you've been in Colorado fishing trout in the beautiful mountains there. But I do feel that this area is really unique and special.
Well, I mean, it's incredible because, I mean, I was solely a trout fly fisherman because I spent my only fishing time in Colorado. Ultimately, I mean, I started out fishing ponds in Oklahoma, but I fell in love with fly fishing and spent so much of my life fly fishing in Colorado. So I come here, and it's not the same, but it isn't. It's different in its own way. The trout fishing in the mountains, in the Adirondack Mountains, is unique to this area, and it is wonderful. And there's so much more than that. There is so much more than that. One thing we haven't even talked about, we touched on muskies, but my gosh, the Grass River and the St. Regis River and the Deer River, I mean, we're talking about other fishing right now because that's what's in season. 2 months from now, I doubt I'd even take my mind away from the Grass River because I spend so much time on the Grass River, and I get into those muskies. And if you catch me in an evening bite of a muskie hunt on the Grass River, I will, I'll forget all about what I've just told you about trout fishing and St. Lawrence River northern pike.
Well, I got to tell you, folks, the reason that I like to bring Russ on is he brings a different perspective. I think a very deep perspective of what makes this area so special. And I love it for him to be able to have that opportunity to share that with some of you. I know we're all different. We all have different ways of life, and we all have different daily pressures. But I believe strongly that fishing is a medicine, it's a religion, it's all kinds of things wrapped into one special thing, and it's certainly directed my life. And Russ, I appreciate you taking the time to share your feelings and ideas with others.
It was my pleasure.
Until next time, folks, this is Don Meissner and Russ Eddy with the North Country Fishing Report.